Hello, guys, welcome. So, this is a very sad story, the story of the lady, Mrs. Claret, who lost her life while chasing after her husband and the side chick. This is just very sad. When I saw the car and I saw the impact, I was like, I wanted to just begin to imagine the level of anger that she felt, rage that she felt, and the way she sped up to meet up to with him. And before that accident happened, the story is that the husband, Mr. Bassi here, they've been married for over 10 years. They actually have three children together, two boys and a girl, from what I can see. The husband actually went out with a girl, and the woman's friend saw them together in public and called the woman, like, okay, we don't see your husband with side chick here, and the woman came out to come and meet him there, to come and catch him now, like, I don't see you, that kind of thing. We see it all over on internet all the time. So apparently when she got there, the man was already leaving the place with his side chick, and when he saw his wife, he started, like, he sped off. The woman followed him, like, because I think that's what she was supposed to do now. You have seen him, you follow. So she followed him, and he kept on speeding. She kept on speeding behind him. And when she was going and he was going to, apparently he made a U-turn, or he turned into a street, and she was supposed to make a U-turn to follow him to that new place, new direction he's going to. And that was how she rammed into a tree. I feel so sad for the children, for these three children who, from what I can see, their ages, who are getting to the teenage age, having to navigate that age without their mother, and growing up to see that this is the reason why their mother passed, because she was chasing the father. And the comment section is just very funny, because people are saying that the friend is the one that did this to her. And I wouldn't say it's the friend, because I hear people say, oh, if you catch my spouse, or if you catch my boyfriend cheating on me, I want you to tell me. So now imagine that this woman has said that to her friend, that, oh, I want you to tell me if you ever see him with somebody else. And she was just trying to look out for her friend. Now other people will say, oh, why did you follow him? But you know that we're very judgmental people as human beings, because it's still me. Maybe I used to be here now. I will see on internet where people will go and be fighting side chick. So if all of you don't used to fight side chick, who are those women I see on social media fighting side chick, dragging side chick's hair? Now they want to blame Mrs. Claret because she lost her life in this whole situation, which is just so sad. Like, seeing the car breaks my heart every other time, because nobody should make another person be in this kind of rage. And that is why I saw one comment which I actually found interesting. The person said that she went through this kind of thing, but when she was speeding to go and, catch her boyfriend, she bashed somebody's car at the back, and she was pregnant. So she was just saying, imagine that she had passed, like Mrs. Claret, and her life wasn't saved. So what she did was she left, because she knew she couldn't handle it. She left, and she kept on. She said in that comment that if you cannot handle these things, leave. And it's just so sad, because every time they say leave, we hear people say, oh, men are polygamous in nature. African men will always marry more than one wife. Or African men, you see the whole unilateral matter. Now people are actually there saying, oh, you did what men are supposed to do. Now Mrs. Claret has passed because she didn't want her husband to do what, in quotes, people have said is normal for African men to do. So what are we going to say now? Who is going to be blamed? Let me know your thoughts are in the comment section, because right now I'm wondering, is this man going to be arrested? Because if you look at it, I don't know if they can actually, blame him lawfully, not like socially, lawfully. Did he make her, I don't want to use the big word. Is he the reason for her? He's the reason for her passing. But can he go to prison for this? Is what I'm asking. Can he be jailed for this situation? Is what I want to know. And it's just so sad. I'm just so sad for the children, you get. And I saw one message where she wrote for her husband, wishing him happy birthday a few years ago. I'm going to read that message for you guys. And guys, it was just so heartbreaking to see that message. She called him best husband, best daddy. You know how these things are on social media. And one line that struck me in that message is that she said that you're going to live a long life. She literally prayed for him that his days shall be long. And he's part of the reason why her days were not long. It's just so sad. Like, this whole story, when I saw it yesterday, I didn't want to report about it, because the first thing that came to my mind was that somebody told her to go to that place to go and meet him, because it's just very the coincidence is just too much, that she just went to exactly where he was and saw him. I knew that it was somebody who told her that he was there, and the only reason why somebody would have told her that he was there is maybe this whole thing is kind of habitual. It's his habit, he's been doing it for a while, and she's just looking for how she will catch him, or she has caught him but she wants to catch the girl. You understand? She wants to catch the girl. So I even heard that in the story, he dropped off the girl and ran back to the accident scene where he was begging her not to go. And when they took her to the hospital, she finally passed on in the hospital. Everything I've just really said is the fact that I feel so bad for her children, so bad. No man, no woman is worth your life. And this is why when they talk about abuse, people say, oh, don't leave your man because he's cheating. Some people cannot handle this cheating. I keep on shouting it. And some people just don't want to be cheated upon. They don't want to be cheated on. It's too much emotional damage to them. They cannot handle it. Look at this woman now. And imagine how fast she must have driven to end her life in the manner that it ended. You guys, I just hope that her soul rests in peace. What do you think will happen to this man? How do you think the children will take this when they grow up to hear that this is how their mother died and this was because of their father's actions? It's just a whole messed up situation. And the funny thing they always say is that the dead tell no tales. Now she cannot tell her side of the stories. Everything that people said that Claret did, they said is what you are going to be hearing. Nothing is going to come from her mouth. She's never going to tell us the reason behind her actions and why she felt like what she did was the best way for her to go about this. This is just an extremely sad story. You guys, it's the Rose Tron. I thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, you know what to do. Like it. Turn on the bell and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye.